Mastering the clutch, stop, and accelerator pedals, as well as coordinating gear changes with clutch control are essential skills for learning to drive a manual car. Finding the clutch's biting point to take off smoothly, shifting into first gear, starting the engine with the clutch squeezed, and progressively switching gears as you accelerate are the fundamental steps. Manual driving is a useful and fun ability, even though it could feel challenging at first. With practice, you can rapidly build confidence in moving, stopping, and shifting gears. Number 8, understand the pedals and controls. It's critical to fully understand the arrangement and operation of the pedals and controls of a manual car before you ever turn on the engine. Only manual cars have the clutch pedal, which is on the far left and can only be depressed with the left foot. You can choose from a variety of gears, which are often arranged in an H pattern, using the gear stick, which is usually placed between the front seats. Additionally, the car is secured when it is stationary, particularly on an incline, using the handbrake, also known as the parking brake. Since it lays the groundwork for safe and efficient manual driving, it is essential to comprehend the function and proper operation of each control. Number 7, starting the car. Starting a manual car requires a specific sequence to ensure the engine runs smoothly without the car lurching forward. First, make sure the gear stick is in neutral, which means it can move freely from side to side without engaging any gear. This prevents the car from moving unexpectedly when the engine starts. Press the clutch pedal fully to the floor with your left foot. This action disengages the engine from the wheels, ensuring the car won't move even if it's in gear. With the clutch depressed, turn the ignition key or press the start button to start the engine. Keep the clutch pedal fully pressed while the engine is running to avoid stalling. For moving off, ensure the handbrake is applied to prevent any unintended rolling, especially if you are on a slope. This careful preparation is essential for safety and control before you begin driving. Number 6, moving off. Moving off smoothly is often the most challenging skill for beginners because it requires precise coordination between the clutch and accelerator. Begin with the clutch pedal fully pressed and the gear stick shifted into first gear. Slowly start to lift your left foot off the clutch pedal until you reach the biting point, the moment when the clutch plates begin to engage and the car's front end will slightly lift or the engine sound will change. This point is critical because it indicates the transfer of power from the engine to the wheels is starting. If this happens, immediately press the clutch again, shift the gear to neutral, and restart the process calmly. And releasing the handbrake just before the car begins to move is essential to prevent rolling backward, especially on an incline. Mastering this delicate balance between clutch release and accelerator input is the foundation of smooth manual driving. Number 5, stopping. Stopping a manual car smoothly requires careful timing of the clutch and brake pedals to avoid stalling and ensure passenger comfort. When you want to slow down or stop, begin by lifting your right foot off the accelerator and gently pressing the brake pedal to reduce speed. As the car's speed decreases and you approach a complete stop, press the clutch pedal fully to disengage the engine from the wheels, preventing the engine from stalling due to the low speed. It's important to press the clutch just before the car comes to a halt, not too early or too late, to maintain control. Once the car has stopped, shift the gear stick into neutral and apply the handbrake if you intend to remain stationary for any length of time. This procedure keeps the engine running smoothly without strain and ensures the car remains securely stopped. Learning to synchronize the clutch and brake pedals during stopping is crucial for smooth driving and avoiding jerky or abrupt halts. Number 4, changing gears. Changing gears in a manual car is a skill that requires fluid coordination between the clutch, gear stick, and accelerator to maintain momentum and engine efficiency. When you want to shift to a higher gear upshifting, begin by pressing the clutch pedal fully to disengage the engine from the wheels. Simultaneously, ease off the accelerator to reduce engine load. Shifting to a lower gear follows the same process but is used when slowing down or needing more power, such as for overtaking or climbing hills. Press the clutch, select the lower gear, and release the clutch smoothly while adjusting the accelerator to avoid engine strain or abrupt deceleration. Practicing gear changes repeatedly helps develop muscle memory, making the process seamless and intuitive. Number 3, hill starts. Hill starts are one of the most challenging maneuvers for new manual drivers because the car naturally tends to roll backward due to gravity. To perform a hill start, first press the clutch fully and shift into first gear. Slowly lift the clutch pedal until you reach the biting point, where the clutch plates start to engage and the car wants to move forward. At this stage, keep your right foot firmly on the brake pedal or engage the handbrake to hold the car stationary and prevent rollback. This delicate balancing act requires practice to build confidence and timing, especially on steep inclines or in traffic. Mastering hill starts is essential for safe and confident driving in hilly or urban environments. Number 2, parking the manual car. Parking a manual car involves securing the vehicle so it does not move unintentionally, especially since manual cars lack an automatic park gear. When you come to a stop and want to park, press the clutch and brake pedals simultaneously to bring the car to a complete halt. Shift the gear stick into first gear or reverse, depending on the slope direction, to provide a mechanical lock that helps prevent the car from rolling. Apply the handbrake firmly to secure the vehicle further. On flat surfaces, first gear is usually sufficient, but on slopes, using reverse gear in addition to the handbrake provides extra security against rolling. Before exiting the vehicle, double-check that the handbrake is fully engaged and the gear is securely in place. Proper parking technique ensures the car remains stationary and safe, preventing accidents or damage. Number 1, practice and patience. Learning to drive a manual car is a gradual process that demands patience, persistence, and consistent practice. Start in a quiet, flat, and traffic-free area where you can focus solely on mastering the clutch control, moving off, and stopping without the added pressure of steering or traffic. Break down the learning into manageable steps first, practice finding the biting point and moving off smoothly next. Work on stopping without stalling, then progress to changing gears and hill starts. Repetition is key to developing muscle memory and building confidence. It's normal to stall or make mistakes early on. What a matter is learning from them calmly. Taking professional lessons can provide structured guidance and safety tips that accelerate your progress. Over time, the complex coordination between clutch, accelerator, brake, and gear stick becomes second nature, enabling you to drive smoothly and confidently in various conditions. This approach emphasizes patience, breaking down skills, and practicing in a safe environment to build confidence quickly. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe.